What is up, people? This is Mokibo here, and I got my laptop back! I'm the only one clapping? Okay, whatever. So yes, I finally got it back. The connectivity issue has been fixed. Apparently my wireless adapter for my laptop was not exactly the best and had to be fixed somehow because the software was kinda shit. And if it happens again, then I might either get a new laptop or get a brand new adapter. An external one, because I don't know why. It's like, if you have a laptop for years, the adapter doesn't really survive for that long. Well, of course, it's gonna wear out one day, but seriously? Now? Of all times? I had a video up called I Hate Modern Music. It was up very shortly because I found out that the audio was not there. Something happened to it while I was on the other laptop. It was like I converted it so it's easier to upload, but the audio disappeared along with it. Anyway, moving on. I'll redo the fucking video and a little topic because I just love to just do things over. Right? Right! To summarize the video, all I was saying is that I want things to go back to the way where autotune was not as used as much as it is being used today. Every pop star and almost every rock star is using it to cheat their way out of doing perfect takes. It's like, years ago, you had to nail your part or you would have to leave the studio. It was that demanding years ago. Now, it's like, close enough, we'll fix it later. Everything is computerized nowadays! There's almost no solos, everything is done lazily. Like, I can't believe how many times I've heard a band that, while they did play instruments, they're too afraid to do anything awesome. Like, they'll keep doing simple power chords, and while that was a craze years ago, now, it's annoying. Do it effectively, not all the time. Use it wisely, not spam it. And okay, for some reason I think the norm nowadays is went from power chords to simple bars. You following your finger constantly without any differentiation is not skill. Like, I can do it almost effortlessly, and yet these bands they claim that they're guitarists or they are like they're really good at what they do. Like, for some cases it's actually kind of true. They're not that bad when they're not doing bars, but 70 or 80% of the time they're doing bar chords, and in some cases 90%. It's irritating. And the meatheads known as the bassists, what happened to the good ones? They've gotten stupider and lazier. Just like Glenn Fricker says, rule number 2, your bassist is a useless cunt. I really need to get a t-shirt of that. They're ridiculous. I can't believe how many times I've heard like a bad bassist or a lazy one, or one that can barely do anything different. I would touch on the drums, but I'm pretty sure Glenn Fricker's got that covered in his upcoming videos where he says he's gonna talk about the drummers who apparently can't count the 4 nowadays. That's kind of the one of the reasons why I'm not gonna be an audio engineer, because I'd probably rip my hair out and become bald. I'm surprised Glenn never ripped out his hair at all. Like, he's been audio engineering for almost 20 years and he hasn't done anything. He hasn't tried to kill the fucking assholes, or he hasn't tried to go bald by ripping his hair out. I salute him for trying to deal with those idiots. Like, how many times have you seen a bad live performance and you always point to the one member who you know is doing a bad job while the others are trying? They're trying. Most of the time, I actually point at the singer. The drummer is doing his best in most of the concerts I've been to. He's trying. He's trying. The bassist either stands there like emotionless. The guitarist bounces around like he just took a some Mexican jumping beats before going on stage. And then the singer, he can't even stay in tune. I've seen so many live performances where the singer does not stay in tune. I don't know what he's doing. They're doing it to be funny, or they just can't sing. I'm going to go with the latter on that one. The hell happened to the real singing nowadays? You know, as soon as you take away the auto-tune, 60% of the bands nowadays would disappear. That's why I really hate auto-tune. They take away the human element. They take away the care. They take away the effort. All you gotta do is switch on auto-tune and you become fucking Michael Jackson. Or Bon Scott. Or whoever you wanna be. Just flip on auto-tune and there you go. You're your favorite singer. I go into pop, but again, it's pretty obvious. Most of the pop stars don't even care. The only time I don't mind auto-tune if it's used in full is in like DJ stuff like Deadmau5, Daft Punk, stuff that kinda requires it for some of the songs, like to make them sound robotic. That's fine. I don't mind that. I also don't mind when auto-tune's used very little. If it's used very minutely, fine. I don't care. As long as you actually sing, that's all I care about. If you can keep in tune, if he can actually entertain the audience, fine with me. I don't care. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with those who don't like to turn it off and try actually singing for once instead of letting the computer do it for you. Because people are going to notice, and they're not going to be happy. Unless if you're a teenager who likes everything and will defend everyone to the bone, even if they're wrong. People know they're wrong, but they're diehard fans. They deny that they're using auto-tune. They deny that they're bad. Black Veil Bride's fan base is a big one for that one. Actually, almost any teen rock band are any fan base from a teen rock band, they're always going to be little shits that'll defend their artists to the bone, even if they commit murder. They'll defend them if they commit the worst amount of crimes. This generation is doomed. Ever since auto-tune was invented in '97, our generation was immediately doomed. And it sucks I was born in '96, because if I was born, I don't know, maybe in the early '90s, maybe even late '80s, I probably would have had a better time. But no, I had to be born in the year before auto-tune was invented, and everyone was cheaping out the shit. It's one day we'll have robots on the microphones. No more humans, just robots. Or even holograms. Because hell, like Hatsune Miku, she is a Vocaloid, a 3D Vocaloid. And in Japan and other countries around the world and her concerts, she is a hologram. We're one step closer for having every singer as a Vocaloid or fucking hologram. Soon we'll have a hologram band. Hell, we've already created like 2 bands that are all robots. Soon every band will be like that. We're declining big time. We say we don't want machines to take over. We're letting them do that. We're creating the machines for them to replace us. One day all humans will be sitting in their beds, just programming them, not doing a damn thing. They'll never have to show up for concerts. They never have to leave their house. They'll be fat asses. They won't have to do anything. They'll just kick back and let the robots take over and do the whole thing for them. I'm done for this video. I know it's kind of like I ended it abruptly, but I just want to get it over with. I'm already mad enough that I had to redo this video, but I'm also mad that this generation is really clueless. I'll see you guys.